Hello! Today I will make a reaction, I think several reactions on Charles Manson. People say I'm no good. And a lyrical analysis.
People say I'm no good, but they never do they say why their world is so mixed up or how it got that way. They all look at me and they frown. Do I really look so strange? If they really dug themselves, I know they'd want to change. Everybody says you're no good, 'cause you don't do like they think you should. Do you expect them? Do you expect you to act like them? Look at them, man, look at the fix they're in. I don't care what they say. Just let them sit there and burn. The young might not be so dumb after all, and from the young you might even learn. Everybody says you're no good, 'cause you don't do like they think you should. Do you expect them to act like you? Do you expect them to expect you to act like them? You expect to see, you expect the fool to see what a fix he's in. You expect the fool to see what a fix he's in. With your cardboard houses and your tin can cars, you sit there and you wonder where you are. Those diamond rings, they're all the same. You sit there and you wonder, and you say who's to blame. Take a look at yourself. Take yourself off the shelf. You can't belong to nobody. Y'all can't call medicine, and y'all want a drug. You got more sickness than you got cures of. Cancer of mind.
I'm quite familiar with Charles Manson. He doesn't like society, and I see his point. You know, when people criticize other people on their life choices, behavioral choices, it's not a Christian way to live. If you take Christianity as a positive religion, then people should love one another as they are, without any clothes, as far as nobody's hurt, at least physically, because if you hurt people intellectually, then it's all for good. If you hurt people psychologically, then this psychological question is quite tricky, because if you have psychological issues, then it's not your partner's fault, because he just speaks his mind. Of course, if a person has some trauma of a family member dying or something, then other person should keep their mouth shut, because this topic is quite hard. But in other cases where you have a whole open field, You can start an intellectual war. You can start killing people with ideas, killing their ego, as Charlie Manson also sings, killing their psychological models they have in their head, cleaning up the room to walk around naked. Because, oh, you know, people say, whoa, he has a very naked body. I don't want to see his naked body. I don't want to see this person at all. I don't like how he behaves. All these kinds of things are relics of the past. So Charlie is quite on the money here, but as any other romantic dude, romantic realist, he talks about the time that will come after about hundreds of years, after we can as if unite a little bit and try to, well, you know, solve our basic problems of basic human rights, when every person has food, shelter, education, everything basic must be free for normal society to exist. Completely free. Because now we are wrapped up in these basic things that people don't have at all. We still are such stupid fucking cavemen. We are so dumb. This is why we don't have basics. This is why we are so fucked. So, yeah. So Charlie doesn't care what people say because the world is fucked. Don't criticize me. I am good as I can be. Yeah. Well, please write me if you have something to say in the comments. This song is has a basic lyric. Second song I would like to react to broad themes you can think about. My World by Charles Manson. I guess this song will be similar to the theme he sang in previous one. People say I'm no good. I will put the lyrics here and listen to it right now.
My world is a sad world. Often wondered if there's blame. Such a fool and mad, mad world, with no picture in my frame. Everyone says crazy fool, you're always gazing at the night. With my arms around the tree, loving life with all my might. Crazy as I may seem, not knowing what to do, living with one crazy dream in a frantic world of blue. I awake every evening and somehow stumble through the night. Such a fool and a mad world, loving life with all my might. My world is a sad world, often wondered if there's blame. Such a fool and a mad, mad world, with no pictures in my frame. Loving you without a name, with no love, no one to blame.
Once again, a really romantic Charles Manson. Naive, sings his soul out like a child. The song reminded me of some kind of 50s, I don't know, maybe Frank Sinatra or some other people. They can easily sing this song, and in the 60s, 70s they could easily cover this song and make it a hit. I guess maybe Righteous Brothers could cover it, or Paul Simon and Garfunkel. So a really classic song, classic in its music and lyrics. Yeah. So Charlie is basically doesn't like society and wakes up in the evening and stumbles through the night. He likes the sound of cosmos, I guess. When everybody's sleeping, he can hear the universe and don't hear any mad world's noises. Such a fool in a mad, mad world with no picture in my frame. I'm surprised Charlie has a frame at all. Well, I guess he has. I personally don't like any frames also. I think God is a frame of our world. I like to be outside the frame. I would like to push God inside the world from the outside. So, loving you without a name is also kind of a Christian way of saying we are all created in the image of God without a name. This is my other thing with this Christian thing, because Adam was created as a slave. He received a name and gave names to everything around him. So from the very beginning, Adam was not made by the image of God because he has a name. And no one to blame. Yeah, Charlie, I dig you. But you were blamed for not committing suicide, not committing killings, and you were in jail all your life. I think maybe you should have ran away from America to Mexico or to Jamaica. Why didn't you do it? I heard speculation that Charlie worked for the CIA. I don't know what to think about it. I think Charlie could have been that stupid. But I don't want to believe he was a rat. Well, I think Charlie should have gone away to the South, South America or something. Alright, and the third song I have to react to and analyze lyrics is
It's all in the eyes of the fool, it's all in the eyes of the man. All the things that we've done in life and all the things that we plan. Can the world be as sad as it seems? Where are man's hopes, where are man's dreams? All the eyes of a dreamer, in the eyes of the man. All the songs have been sung, and all the saints have been hung. The wars and cries have been wailed, and all the people have been jailed. The world is yours, my friend, it's yours to begin or to end. All the eyes of the dreamer, in the eyes of the man. Take nothing from nothing, brother, and it's all just the same. For the loser is the winner, and there ain't no blame. It's just the end of the game. The moment is ever constant in the mind. Everywhere I look, the blind leads the blind. Here's your chance to step out of time. There ain't no done in life and all the things that you planned. Is the world as sad as it seems? Where are your hopes? Where are your dreams? In the eyes of the dreamer, all in the eyes of the man. And you are the man.
A passionate song. So if we talk about people, then people are the only chance people have to correct human life. But how can people realize it and materialistically realize it? You may think in this system it is already impossible. Where are your hopes? Where are your dreams? In the eyes of a dreamer. All in the eyes of a man. And you are the man. So a dreamer, he must dream out loud. And a dreamer must not only dream, but somehow push this dream out for it to materialize by saying it out loud and by creating something else for other people to see on other continents. Also, a dreamer must act, write a list of things society lacks and has to kill. Then steadily people should create a forum, global forum, global human moral government. And this moral government should say politicians and economical monsters what to do before they will be eliminated completely as activities. Not people, of course. People should live and prosper and love, but certain activities are not moral at all. And they say as if these activities are necessary because without them our whole system will collapse and blah blah blah. But these are all just lies and jokes, I think, because there is not only one single way to do things, and these kinds of things like economics, politics, and some stupid thoughts people have about how they lead their life, how they lead their community. All of these things should be completely reworked. Well, what can a dreamer do? Everybody can be romantic. Dreamer should have action. Because people only react. We need to act. So, but people are so fucking lazy, so wrapped up in their own lives. This is the problem. Our own name and our own life, because we need to eat and feed. This is going back to my earlier point that when basic needs will be written as human rights, food, shelter, education, then people will have that covered and they can think and act much more progressively, much more together. But until that we will suffer, and we will stumble in one place, beating around the bush. So yeah, I can see only this as a starting point. And then no economics. If they cannot, politics and economics and so on, globalization cannot guarantee basic human rights in 2020 and on, then they should perish. If they can guarantee it, then they should not be afraid of people thinking. It is a loop, so the only step I see is rewriting human basic rights, basic life rights, and then we'll see. A small step will lead to a greater and wiser adventure. So yeah, if you want to start it, please write in the fucking comments, and let's make a fucking start. I mean, petition or some fucking please, let's make this basic human rights, because we are so enslaved in this cycle of earning money and to eat and feed our children. No, you cannot do it. Then economy will crash. We don't have enough resources for everybody to have food and home and education. Are you fucking nuts? Teachers should earn fucking like dogs. They should eat their own shit and then teach our children. Your children. Our children will learn on our yachts with a fucking professor like a dog. I want to teach your fucking rich kids. So yeah, I propose to start this kind of fucking petition. Reloading basic human rights. Write me, please. Let's do it, blah 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 blah. Love you all.